What if I was to tell you there is a home in paradise where the view alone feels like it should belong to $1 million property, but the price tag is actually under $380,000? Hi, I'm Sierra Haskins with the NorCal Life Real Estate Group, and today we're here at 5693 Feather River Place in Paradise. And honestly, the absolute draw here is what you're going to see the moment you step outside. We're talking incredible canyon views. Think soaring hawks and eagles, incredible, beautiful sunrises, and scenery that just stretches for miles. It's the kind of backdrop that would really make my morning coffee taste a little better and make it hard to leave for work. Now, the home itself is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath property with just over 1,100 square feet of living space. So a little bit on the smaller side for a home, but it is sitting on more than half an acre. Now, inside you're gonna find that open concept layout that's really popular in Paradise right now. You've got the electric fireplace, quartz countertops and soft close cabinetry in the kitchen, a bigger primary room, and even paid off solar to help keep those utility bills down in the heat of summer. So if you've been looking for a home that offers peaceful setting, unforgettable views, and access to some of the best recreation Butte County has to offer, this one might be worth considering. Let's go inside and take a look. So I normally flip you around so you can see what you're walking into, but you're actually here going to be walking right into your living room. So let me show you what that looks like. All right, right through the front door, this is going to be your view. You've got this great living room space right here. Nice big open windows overlooking the canyon. You've got the high ceilings. And then you have an electric fireplace right here. Now, if you haven't ever dealt with an electric fireplace, they actually heat up really well and they will put out heat enough for you to bounce out of the room. So don't discard a house that has an electric fireplace. It's not necessarily a wood-burning fireplace, but it's still something. Okay, then right from here, you walk right into your kitchen area. This is the open concept that a lot of people really like right now. You've got all of this storage space here. You've got the quartz countertops, the waterfall. Put your bar stools there. Got your stainless steel appliances, gas range. You have right here a wine refrigerator. Here you've got the soft closed drawers. Okay, now just out of curiosity, what do you think of these light fixtures, the teardrop? I actually really like them. This is the first house that I've seen these ones in. I do, I like them. Okay, so right from here you have your dining room space. And then off the dining room you have your first bathroom, single sink vanity, tub shower combo, and then you also have your 2-car garage right out here. So it's a pretty good sized garage. You're gonna have your hookups for your washer and dryer out here, so they are in the garage, they're not in the house. You've got your man door to the outside, and then you do have windows out here as well. All right, let's go take a look at the primary room and your second bedroom. Okay, right across here to the right, you have your primary room. Nice big windows, high ceilings, definitely big enough for a king-size bed, no problem. Now, this room does not have a walk-in closet. So just know that in these smaller homes, they typically do not have walk-in closets. And then from here, you have your single sink vanity, and then you've got your tiled shower. So no bathtub on this side. Okay, and then your second room is right over here. Another really good sized room in here. But keep in mind, you have a regular closet. It does have shelves in there, but it's not a walk-in. Wake up in the morning. Now it's kind of blown out a little bit, so you can't really see it, but I'm gonna walk outside so you can see your view right there. Can you wake up in the morning to see that? Yes, please. All right, I'm actually gonna take you out the front door right now because I want you to see the canyon view, and then we'll walk around the side. Also wanted to point out something about the landscaping out front. So when you are here, this is gonna be the front of your house. And right over here, they have patio that goes all the way to a little sitting area. So if I was to come out here in the morning, this is what I would do. I would sit down here for my coffee, and this would be your view. Look at that. The canyon goes on and on and on. There is nobody to build here in front of you. It just keeps going for days. So this right here, you've got the sun that's going to come up over here. So your sunrises are going to be absolutely incredible right from this spot. So you could sit here in the morning with a cup of coffee, rocking on your rocker out on your front porch. There's nobody around to see you. So you could be out here in your bathrobe if you wanted to, drinking your coffee and enjoying the sunrise. Or in the evening, you could be out here having a glass of wine or a soda and just enjoy the night. So this is definitely a good spot here. Now, something else to note is that this property is on over ½ acre, but the front part of the property is very steep. So it is landscaped. They've done that, but it goes down the hill. The driveway is pretty steep as well. Now I drive a Tesla. I was able to pull up no problem. They have plenty of parking up here, which I'll show you. But that is something to keep in mind, especially if you have little ones, that the driveway is steep. Let me flip you around. Okay, so here is the landscaping up front, and you will see that driveway. So it's all landscaped. They have a fence that goes 3/4 of the way around. There is no fence blocking off the side right here or the other side, but it is all the way to the front of the property. So you'll see over here, let me walk. Side, it's concreted all the way across the front. So you'll see this here. Okay. So you walk over here, you can kind of see how steep the driveway is. But like I said, there's plenty of parking up top, so you'd have to come up this. You're not going to bottom out, but you're going to come up this driveway here, and then you do have all of this parking up here. So a really good amount of space. Do keep in mind that there is no gate across the front here. So that is going to be something that you want to put in if you have fur babies or little ones that are going to run out here. Not because their car is going to come and hit them or anything, but if they go down the driveway or, you know, your dog runs off, that's going to be something that you want to pay attention to. So let me flip you around so you can see the backyard. Okay, so here is the backyard space. You have a big backyard. This part here is rocked, but you do have plenty of room here if you wanted to put in a pool up here or if you wanted to put in a big garden. They do have the slope, which I would probably put a retaining wall here, but you've got this huge area out here. You can see the back of the house. And then over on this side, you also have more space over here. You can see you've got this great fence here. You have the good neighbor side all the way around. So you've got this view right off the side. So if you wanted to put a pergola out here or make a sitting area, you could. And then the house comes with owned solar as well. So you've got this great space out here. Now in the summer, it does get hot out here. And I would say if you're gonna be in the back, you definitely want to have a pergola or some kind of sunshade. Right now you can see the sun is gonna be going down right over here. So I think I will go back out to the front and we can talk about location. Now, the reality is there are plenty of homes that you can buy, but there aren't many where the view becomes as much a part of the house as any other amenity. This is the kind of property where you can sit on the patio, you can watch the sunrise come up over the canyon, and truly feel like you've escaped kind of that hustle and bustle without actually being far from town. And for outdoor enthusiasts, it's hard to beat this location. You're only a few minutes from Lime Saddle Marina, giving you easy access to boating, fishing, paddleboarding, kayaking, really all the recreation that Lake Oroville has to offer. Now, summer has just started, and at Lake Oroville, you can rent boats to enjoy out on the lake if you don't have one yourself, and they actually have floating campgrounds. So let me stop here just for a minute. If you are looking for something unique to do with your family or friends, I highly recommend looking into these. Now there's 10 floating campgrounds out on the lake that you can rent, and they actually hold up to 15 people. They've got a propane tank for barbecues, a shaded picnic table, you have a sink, you have a bathroom, and a platform that you can pitch a couple tents, big tents even on. Bring your deck of cards, hang out, play, swim, whatever you want to do. The only thing that they make sure that you know is to bring fresh drinking water with you. They do not supply that. Now, campsites aren't cheap as they run about $175 a night, but if you have 15 people that are chipping in, really that's nothing. And if you don't feel like barbecuing out there, there's actually a little bar and grill called the Anchor Management Bar and Grill, and it's at Bidwell Marina that you can stop in for burgers and fries, get a drink or whatnot. So there are so many fun things to do in Butte County, and this is just one of them. Okay, back to the house just for another quick minute. As far as commuters go, you're going to be approximately 15 minutes from Chico or 15 miles from Chico, which is about a 20-minute drive down Skyway, and then you're about 20 miles to Oroville if you go down Pence. So it's kind of a reasonable option for those that work in either community but want a little more peace and privacy away from either place. And as far as school goes, you're going to be roughly, let me see, like 4 miles to Paradise Ridge Elementary School, about 3.5 to Paradise Intermediate School, and then you are going to be about under 5 miles, I'd say, to Paradise High School. So it is a little bit of a drive, but a good trade-off for this view. Now with that, if this home looks like it could be a good fit for you, or if you're curious what else is available here in the Paradise area, don't hesitate to reach out. You'll find all of my contact information right here in the video description below, and I would be happy to see how me or my team might be able to help you. And if you want to stay up to date on home tours like this one, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. We do weekly property tours all over Butte County, so you can find your ideal spot to call home. Now, a big thank you to Vadim Skrobinets with Capital Group Realty for bringing this incredible view to market and having us highlight it here for you today. I'm Sierra Haskins with the NorCal Life Real Estate Group. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on next week's tour.